All right, guys, Chris Dimino, Jeff Francoeur, we are live. Obviously, it's SunTrust Park. Game day after a long road trip. We'll talk about that in a second. The big news around here, though, is Austin Riley getting called up. And if anybody knows what that's like in the middle of a season, it would be you.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm so excited for him. He's earned his way here. Sometimes you talk about guys getting injured, doing stuff. He has earned his way up here. You know, for me now, a big key to that is we need Ronald Acuna to step up and play a big-time center field because Austin's going to be in left. You want him to get his feet wet. We want him offensively, but we need Ronald to do this. But I'll tell you what, everybody's excited. They've been waiting to see this guy, especially the last month what he's done at AAA. It's time to see what he can do up here.
Did you ever see anybody go on that kind of run when you were in the minors?
No, not at that kind of.
Right.
Every game he was hitting a home run. I mean, it was stupid. And I tell people, I don't care if it's low A, high A, double A, rookie ball. You sit a big leaguer down a rookie ball, I promise you ain't going to hit a home run every game, and that's all he's done.
One of the other things he did, and Kevin McAlpin, who's actually here with us, I'll go behind the curtain.
Yeah, exactly.
When you see a guy change his body, when you see a guy sort of now play what do I have to do to ensure that I progress? He kind of did that on top of everything else. As a young guy, he said, let me actually get a little bit more athletic. And I think that's one of the reasons you can put him out there now and even have this be a possibility.
Well, and I think it's great because when Donaldson does eat it off, we can move him back to his official position, which is third base. But I think at the same time you said is I think he took it as a challenge.
Yeah.
He feels he's athletic enough. He feels like he can move around enough that I think he's going to do a good job. And you know what? Like I said, I know we need him to do good off defensively. I can't wait to see his bat.
Yeah. Let me ask you about Mike Fulton because it has not been good. And the idea that, well, it's sort of his spring training. I said on the radio show, this isn't Sarasota, this isn't Dunedin, this isn't West Palm. These games actually count.
Yeah.
You can't really hold on to the idea that in the middle of May, I'm still trying to find myself.
Yeah, no, you know what though? We watched a little bit of film last night and we showed something on Mike. And Mike's hands have been down here this year.
Okay.
Last year they were up here. Glab talked about he was throwing 6'5", really get on top of the ball. We kind of mentioned that to him, and I know they're going to watch some film, and I really hope on Sunday when he pitches against the Brewers that we see that guy who's 6'5", throwing downhill. We talk about Soroka, what a great job he does throwing downhill. Fulton's got to get back to throwing downhill and get on top of that slider because we've all seen it. That slider's just spinning right now, Chris. And the moment he can get on top of it, that's his pitch, and I really hope that that's what it is. And not his arm.
Right. I'm a little nervous about you try to compensate. When it's barked on you a few times, do you change something? And then when you change something, I'm always nervous about what's the reaction to your body.
And that was what Glab was talking about the other night, was he was saying he's worried about if you change that, you start throwing from down here and get lower, is it because your arms hurt? If it's not, then I really want to see him get back up, throw downhill, be that 6'5" dominant guy that he is.
All right, last thing, we talk about the rest of the homestand. Last night, there's an expression, burn the tape. We've had to use it a few times this year, burn the tape. St. Louis to finish up and then Milwaukee coming in. How big a homestand is it in this regard? This is about a 500 team or so since they walked into this park. If you're going to be a 90-win team, you can't rely on winning on the road as much as they did last year. It probably has to turn around to some degree here.
No, and you look at it, this is one thing, like you said, we have not necessarily played awesome in this park. Right. You'd like to see the guys get comfortable and really take advantage of being home, and hopefully we can do that. You know, St. Louis coming in this series have been playing really, really bad. 2-9, not, yeah. They got woke last night, but hopefully Mike Soroka can kind of put them a little bit quieter tonight, and we can even the series.
All right, we'll be back again next week. Thank you very much. Enjoy tonight's game and enjoy the rest of the homestand.